Hey, I just wanted to talk about something that was on my mind recently. Well, it's the only disappointing thing about the Frost Caves. Now, I love the Frost Caves. I love the Frost Caves. Excellent dungeon addition. It's on a new dungeon engine. We can expect future dungeons, like the Mistlands dungeon, to be just as wonderful, if not even more wonderful, now that they have experience developing with it. And I think all of the interesting material that you can get from it is incredible. However, the contents of the chests that you open are really weak. Have them right here, and none of these items make me really excited in the quantities that you get them, except for maybe the silver necklace. 3% chance that you can also get from meat piles, which are in the same dungeon in far more likely quantities. Like, they're in groups of 3 or 4. There could be like 9 or 12 of them in a room. So it is more chance, there's a higher chance of getting a silver necklace from a meat pile or from meat piles because of their quantity than there is getting a silver necklace from the chest. And it's just not a unique, exciting item in the chests. In fact, the best, most exciting things that you can get from the chests are bronze, fenris hair, and iron, maybe a little fine wood. Those are the most hyped things because you can get quite a bit of bronze and a decent amount of iron, and that all adds up very nicely over the course of however many mountain caves that you dive into. And that's kind of exciting because they're already smelted into bars and very easy to just bring home and use them for whatever purposes, aesthetic or otherwise. You can use the iron to make plains tier cooking stuff like windmill, or make another blast furnace or the oven or something like that. It's it's really nice to have these extra smelted material. Very exciting. We can use them well. But let's look at the precedent, the past precedent, and the past quality of chests in dungeons. And let's start early. So let's start with Troll Cave. Look at all the useful material and exciting material that you can get. Coins are exciting at this point, because we might find the merchant in the Black Forest. The bone fragments are exciting, because there's a lot of things that you can craft and upgrade with bone fragments at the time. Deer hide and leather scraps if you go into Black Forest early and go into a troll cave. This is very, very good way to get some early material like this. Rubies, same reason as the coins. The only things that are kind of lacking are the stone and wood. Still, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exciting items that you can find in the chest. And there could be up to 2 of the chests in there, so it's pretty good odds that you'll get something nice. Even more exciting are the burial chambers. Because in the chests here, we get valuables, same reason why it's exciting as Troll Cave chests. And then we have flint head arrows, very good arrows that we don't have to spend material on. You can use those against trolls early on. And then feathers, up to a stack of 10, which are extremely valuable. And the burial chambers becomes a really good source of feathers, and my eyes just like bug out whenever I see a burial chamber chest with 10 feathers. That's an amazing feeling that you don't really get in the frost caves. Now let's go to the good old sunken crypts. look at all of the good things we can get here. So I'm going to discount all of the valuables now. Let's say you had enough valuables to spend at the merchant to get all of your good things. You had it in the Black Forest age, and now you don't really need too much more. Maybe for like a personal chest for decorations or whatever the new valuable chest is that costs a little bit of silver. But other than that, we discount all of that. Ancient bark in quantities of 20 to 30. 20 minimum for this material, which is pretty good to get that much. And you don't have to chop down all those trees. You just pick it up in that quantity. Chain. Huge. Huge item. Super excited to have 3 chain in a chest. Arrows. Really good. Now I can craft less arrows, use less feathers for Modair. Or any other tough enemy that I can snipe from afar. Now we have these better arrows to use. Scrap iron. Ooh, the feeling that you get when you get a chest with 20 scrap iron. That is some of the best feelings that you could get pretty much in the entire game. Like that just feels so good considering how much iron you need. It is such a good feeling. And the withered bone, you get so many withered bones, so it's irrelevant. But still, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 exciting items that you can get in a chest. So, going back to the frost caves, how would we fix that? Well, I think that one of the fixes, and I have 3 of them. The first fix is change the quantity that you can get obsidian in. Because you can get obsidian really easy once you have an iron pickaxe. Or even if you don't have iron, you can just get obsidian in the overworld mountains by opening the overworld mountain chests, right? And even in those chests, you can get some chance of frost arrows and onion seeds. Both of those things are really exciting to get. That's 2 exciting things to get. And then there's also a chance of obsidian in there. And it's enough early obsidian for your purposes. It's enough early obsidian to make a tool shelf early and then max out all of your workbench things. So why there's low quantities of obsidian at all in the frost caves is beyond me. It's completely useless. So I would up that to about 20 or 30, or 20 to 30, same amount as the ancient bark in sunken crypts, just to make it worthwhile. It's a worthwhile amount to be excited about. The second thing I would do is I would have a wolf pelt. I would have wolf pelt in the same amounts as you could possibly get in the troll caves. So we'll go back to troll caves. Troll cave. You can get 2 to 4. I think personally it should be like 5 to 9 because the amount of wolf pelt that you need to max out the fenris set is obscene. And the most effective way to get wolf pelt at the moment is by taming 2-star wolves. But then, once you tame 2-star wolves, you have to put yourself into a predicament where you have to say, okay, now do I want to or do I not want to cheese the rest of the game with a wolf pack? And my answer is no way. No way do I want to do that, and no way do I want to go through the danger of one of the most dangerous encounters in all of Valheim so far, of going and running into a wolf pack with a 2-star wolf. and having to go through the ordeal of killing everything but the 2-star. Just to have this group of insanely powerful allies that will kill everything for you. So it becomes a little bit of an oddity that I don't want to do. At which point, we're left with this choice of painfully, slowly going through killing wolves during the day for the absurd amount of wolf pelt that it takes to fully upgrade the fenris set. So let's go to fenris. Oh, let's just do armor, and I'll find it there. Fenris hood. Wolf pelt. 26 for the hood. Okay. That's a lot. Fenris coat. 50. Nope, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm being silly. Wolf pelt, still a lot. No, yeah, 26, that was right. That was right. And then we have 15, 23. So 26 and 23. 49 so far. Look at the leggings. Again, another 23. So 49 plus 23, 72. It takes 72 wolf pelt to fully upgrade the fenris set. Mind you, even with 0-star wolves, you can still cheese everything with a large enough pack. Oh. And yet, the recommendation to get the wolf pelt is to farm wolves. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there should be an alternate way. Just like there are alternate ways of getting leather via chests and bats and so on. I think there should also be alternate ways of getting wolf pelt. The final thing that I would want in a chest, possibly, in the Frost Capes, would be silver arrows. Yeah. I think, given the fact that we see on the ancient cave markings that at one point there were humans fighting amongst the wolves and the cultists, I think it would be not too far off to say that there would be archers involved and silver arrows involved, maybe stashed away out of sight. And because of that, silver arrows, which, why would people normally craft that anyway, takes up so much silver out of your grind time usually. Even to just get a full stack, what is that? 5 silver? Screw that. You know? Silver sword to max out costs 160. Frostner to max out costs 120. Like, I'm already spending hundreds of silver on my grind just for solo. Arrows are the last thing. The last thing that I'm never spending silver on. But I think that it would be decently interesting to try to use should they be in a relatively decent sized stack, maybe like 10 to 15 or 8 to 15 stack in a chest. And yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on how Frost Cave chests can be improved and why I think so, and yada yada. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.